thanks for joining me today on STACILEABEAUTY. Today, as you can see in the title, is all about essence. How this video will be structured is I'm going to talk to you right now about the brand history, and the second half I will put a timestamp down below. Will just be get ready with me how I created this look. And some of their important dates. So in 2001, it was started by Christina. In 2002, it was first launched in Germany. That is where it started. By 2007, it was sold in 50 other countries. And in 2008, the brand made its way across the pond and started being sold in New York City. In 2009 was when it first did a test at Ulta Beauty. It was not in all the stores at that time, just a short test. And by 2010, they had reached $1 million in sales in North America alone. In 2012, they expanded into Canada, and in 2018, they doubled their assortment in Ulta, and in 2019, they launched in CVS. They can now be purchased on their website and also in the following stores. Obviously, Ulta, CVS, Fred Meyer, Harrison, Bed Bath & Beyond, which I did not know that, so there's a Bed Bath & Beyond near me, so I'm gonna check that out because I've never looked at Bed Bath & Beyond for makeup. Let me know if you have. Christmas tree shops, which I was shocked about that too. I do not have one of those near me, so if you do, let me know. Have you seen the essence there, and what kind of assortment do they have? And also Meyer. 95% of their products are made in Europe. The brand is owned by Cosanova Beauty, which if you look at their packaging, which I never noticed before before I started researching it, but it does say down there, Cosanova. I think I'm saying that right. And they are cruelty free. The parent company is also cruelty free as well. And another thing that I learned after I started researching that I didn't know about the brand is that they are very involved in giving back to the community, which is awesome. So some of the ways, this is all on their website, you can find more information if you would like, but some of the ways is Operation Prom, it is called. It started off with donating dresses and tuxedos so that kids could go to prom, and now it has grown into scholarships and also donation of just everyday clothes. They also give product donation to the following charities: Feeding America, Dress for Success, and Family to Family. So I just think that's really awesome. I love it when you see brands giving back to the community. I feel like makes me want to support that brand even more. I thought that was interesting. I love learning a little bit about the brands behind the product, and yeah. So let's get on to creating this look. Let's get started. I have put a layer of the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist in coconut that I have been using for a while now, and that is the only thing that I've put on my face. Well, moisturizer and all. When I look in the mirror, I see redness right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on concealer, and then I'm also going to use the same concealer to prime my eyelids. And I don't have any Essence concealer, so I'm going to use the CoverGirl Outlast All Day, and everything that I use will be linked down below if you're interested in looking at it. I do have 3 different palettes from Essence. I'll show them to you, and the last one is what I'm going to use for today. This is the Essence My Must-Haves. This was on sale at Ulta a while back, and you could pick out your individual shadows, and then this was sold separate where you just pop them in. I think that's a really cool idea. And those are the... Oopsie. So, well, I'll have to get that later, but those are the shadows that I chose. But kind of a cool concept, and then you can just pop them in and out and replace them, so I like that. I have used these shadows. They're not the most pigmented, but you can build them up. And then the other 2 palettes that I have, this is Spice Up Your Life and Crystal Ice. So Crystal Ice is what we're going to use today, but this one I have used, and I just really like these palettes. They're pretty lightweight. It is a heavier cardboard. They're not flimsy, and magnetic closure. And as you can probably guess, the Spice Up Your Life are kind of the fall colors, what we traditionally think of as fall. And the one I'm going to use today, Crystalled Ice, is your brighter shadows. And these do contain talc, so if you're sensitive to that, just know that they do contain that. They do list all the ingredients on the back, and I have used quite a few of these colors. Today I am going to focus on doing a blue look. As I am putting these on, I will be doing a split screen so that you can see what colors I am currently using at that time. With a big fluffy brush, I'm not going to get a ton of color payoff, but that is okay right now. Then I'm going to go in with Culotta, and this is an Essence Eye Blender brush. And I have used this one before, and let me try it again before I say my thoughts. Different, this eye blender brush, because in the middle of it there's, let's see if you can see, like right in the middle part of the brush is really stiff, so there's not a lot of give, and I always feel like I kind of got in the habit of a blender brush being where you can do circular motions, and this one, because of that, it's kind of hard to do it. Like you can, but it doesn't give. So it's just a little bit of a different, forces you know, just to kind of go like that or to pat it on. But it's just a weird feeling because you look at it and it doesn't look like it would be hard, and the outside isn't, but the inside is. So it's just a little bit of a weird brush. All the brushes I'm using today is either Ulta Beauty, e.l.f., Wet n Wild, Profusion, or Essence. Then I'm going to go in with Ice Queen. And this color, this is a little bit more of a dense brush, and you definitely are getting the color. It doesn't blend out as easy with that type of brush, so let me try this as a Wet n Wild, a fluffier brush. So that definitely helps it blend out easier. There is a little bit of fallout, but not much. Swipe that away. Now I'm going to take the color Slushy, which has kind of a metallic-y feel to it, and we're gonna put that right here. And so it has a nice metallic to it. Goes on very easy, not much fallout. The green, when I used the green shadows, they were the same thing. They kind of blended this way, not much fallout. So I think the only colors I haven't really used a lot in this is the browns and the kind of the corals. So these two rows, I've used the black and the lemon ice, but the other ones, so I'll definitely need to do more looks with this. I would love to know down below. I have not done a full style review just on these palettes. If you are new to my channel, in the past few months, I've started where if I'm doing a one palette or one product review, I really go in depth and grade it on packaging, longevity, the price, customer service, a whole realm of things. But I felt like in this style of video where I'm doing multiple products, it would just make the video way too long. So if I'm ever doing a video with multiple products and you're like, I really want to know more about X and really go more in depth with it, just always feel free to leave me a comment so I know. So if you'd really like to hear my thoughts on one of these palettes like in depth, let me know and I can do a video just dedicated to them, because I do really like them. We're going to take, this is a e.l.f. lip defining brush. I'm going to take the lemon ice and just put that, pop that right here. Yeah, that's giving me some. I'm going to take my original fluffy brush that I used with that lemon ice and dip back into that and just buff this out up here. go back and forth pretty light with that lemon ice yellow color and just go all the way up to my brow. I have two different eyeliners that I thought I would try today. Hopefully they don't look all that different and all that crazy since I'm going to do one on each eye. We have the Essence eyeliner pen and it's waterproof. And then we have the Dip eyeliner, ultra soft tip. So I thought that I'd see how they compare. Let's start with the eyeliner pen. So as you can see, it also is a felt tip. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to put that on this eye. It's pretty easy to hold it steady. There's a little bit of give to it, but not much. It's not like so stiff that it hurts to put on or anything like that. Then the Dip eyeliner. There's what that looks like. I was able to get that pretty even, and it's actually not that much of a thicker line than the waterproof eyeliner pen. Overall, I think both of them are very comparable, and you're gonna get the same look with either one of them. So I really think the Dip eyeliner versus the eyeliner pen is really personal preference. And I know tons of people have talked about the Lash Princess. The one that I have, this is the green detailing. This is the False Lash Effect. I just love the packaging, of course. It's so cute. Here is what the brush and wand look like. This one isn't quite as like bushy as the Too Faced Better Than Sex one, but I feel like it's kind of comparable when you put it on. If you like the Too Faced Better Than Sex, it's not quite as a wet formula as that or the Lash Paradise. Anytime I've worn it, I don't have any flaking, so yay on that. What I'm going to do is also use this eyeshadow palette for bronzer, blush, and powder. I really like doing that because I feel like it's a great way to use more of your eyeshadow palettes. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with Creamsicle. For blush, I'm gonna try this Frosé. I think that's how you say it. And then for powder, the Frappe. For highlighter, I'm going to go to the Spice Up Your Life palette and use, this is Caramels, I don't know what color. And for lipstick, I am using Matte Matte, and the color that I have is 06 Kiss Me If You Can. Here is what that looks like. Here's that swatch. And this one isn't as creamy as I would expect a lipstick to be. There is a little bit of pulling on it. It doesn't feel drying on the lip or anything, but I just feel like it doesn't glide over. Here is the final look. Let me know down below, what do you think? And I'd love to know if you have any Essence products, and if so, do you love them? You hate them? They're just okay? What's your thoughts? And I really, really, really appreciate you watching. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free to you. Give me a thumbs up and a comment. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow for more drugstore makeup talk. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.